Hey there! So I have a tutorial today based on this eye makeup look. I decided to base it off my shirt. I don't know if you can see it, I'll stand up a little bit. It's just sort of, you know, it has like electric blue and some black and some white. So I sort of took inspiration from that and I thought, like, I have the eyeshadows to do a look with those colors, so I sort of went for it and yeah, came up with this. The products and all that good stuff will be linked below, and yeah, I don't really have anything else on my face. It's just foundation and I filled in my brows, and yeah, so no lips and no like cheek stuff, but yeah, that is pretty much it. Just stay tuned if you want to see how I did this look. Okay, so I already went ahead and filled in my brows, and I set up a base for this eye, so I used Urban Decay Primer Potion on my lid, from my lid up into the brow bone, and I set down a base using NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, just the white, matte white base, and I blended that all the way up to the brow bone as well. So that is what is on this eye so far. So I'm going to start by taking sort of a flat, fluffy brush. This one is just one that I have by Revlon, which is actually really good in terms of eyeshadow brushes from drugstore. But anyway, just this little flat shader brush. And I'm going to be using Urban Decay's Show Pony palette, and I'm going to be using the color Painkiller. So I'm going to take some of that onto my brush, and I'm going to place that on the center of my lid. And just pat it on first, and then blend it inward and outward. So after I've blended it out over the lid in general, I'm going to take the Kevyn Aucoin palette, and I'm going to be using this shimmering white color right here as a highlight on the inner tear duct as well as the brow bone. So I'm just going to take some of that on this little dome brush by Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just going to pat that on the inner corner and blend it into the inner third of the eye, and then I'm going to take some of that and place it right under the brow bone, and then using circular motions just blend it out from the center point of the brow all the way up until the tail. So next I'm going to be taking my MAC Tone Gray palette. I'm going to be using this color right here, and I'm going to use the same shader brush that I used earlier on my the lid, and I'm just going to take some of this and I'm going to place it on top where my crease would be. A lot of you don't, well, you probably noticed that I don't have a crease since I'm like really Asian, so I don't really have a crease. So I'm just going to place it where my crease would be and sort of emulate that look and just shade the top part to give that definition to my eye. So I'm just going to just feel the socket and place that in there. It's just a little accent color, nothing really dramatic in addition to that already electric blue color on your lid. So you're just going to blend it out slightly to the outer corner of your eye. Then I'm going to take my MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to be using that to blend it out. So I'm just going to start from the inner corner and just do circular motions up until the brow bone, and just sweep over all the shadow just so they have a nice clean edge and no harsh lines. So you just want to blend it out like that. Okay, so next I'm going to be creating this sort of angled shape on the outer edge of the eye. So I'm going to be using NYX palette in the Smoky Eye palette, and I'm going to be taking this sort of matte black color right here, and I'm going to be using this sort of piece of plastic. I don't like to use tape. So a lot of people use tape, and like that, it works really well, but I just find that it's just easier for me to just have a piece of plastic and hold it up. So I'm just going to take some of this on my brush. So I'm going to take this little flat shader brush by e.l.f. and I'm going to pick some of that up on top of my on my brush, and then I'm going to take this plastic piece and I'm going to hold it angled against my eye, just as long as it's angled following the direction of your lower lash line. So you just line it up and then you just pat it on the outer corner. And then you just slowly work your way towards the center, and then you just keep sweeping back and forth. Just sort of creating that cat eye look, and you just sweep it out and back in. And then you go back towards the the center of the lid. And then you're gonna wanna go over this a few times just to intensify the color. So you can just go back in and sweep in more color and just continue to blend it in. And you take it off and it has that nice clean line like that. Then you're gonna take that same brush that you just used and you're just going to go in and blend that harsh edge at the top in towards the brow bone, just so it creates like a end, just to cap it off. I like to think of it as like it's creating a line going up and you want to cap it off so it has a nice clean edge this way, and then it just blends out nicely. So you're just going to take some of it and you just blend it towards the brow bone, just so that it has that edge like on the other side. Then taking the MAC 224 brush again, I'm going to go back over and blend it even further, just so that it's just nicely blended. It just gives me reassurance knowing that it's blended and I don't have to worry about having to fix it later or knowing that there are any harsh lines that stuck out. So I'm just going to blend it in, leaving this line right here because you want that sort of dramatic effect. So you just blend out everything else on the lid. Okay, so then you're going to want to finish off this line that you created here. So you're just going to take that matte black color again, same one right here that you used on this part over here, and you're just going to pick some of that up on a smudger brush and you're going to just line like your lower lash line, as if you were just to line it with eyeliner. Just continuing along that line and stopping just about halfway. And make sure that it's a little bit thicker towards the outer part of your eye, and then you sweep it across so that it comes towards a point. Sort of like that. Then I'm going to take NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, which is just a matte black color, and I'm going to use that to line the waterline. So I'm just going to do that on both sides. I just like to use this as in place of an eyeliner because it's a little bit more creamy. It just goes right on the waterline and it just sits right there. So yeah, just line your waterlines using the Jumbo Eye Pencil. Okay, so you're just going to take that matte black color again from the NYX palette and you're just going to take a smudger brush, the one that you used to line the bottom of your eyes. You're just going to set that lower lash line and waterline using the powder. That way it won't slip around and it'll stay in place, and you know that your shadow will hold it in. It's always good to set like a liner with powder. It just keeps it lasting all day. So from there, you could either line your eyes just normally, or what I like to do, since the look is already sort of kind of bold, I'm just going to use the same matte black color again, and I'm just going to line my eyes with eyeshadow. So I find that way it's a little bit more of a subtle line, as opposed to when you use a gel liner or a liquid liner, you get that really extreme line that defines your eyes. But there's nothing wrong with that. You could definitely do that for this look, but it definitely will elevate it to a level where it looks really defined. But I'm only going to line it about halfway because the other half already has the black from when I added the eyeshadow towards the outer corner of my eye. So I'm just going to line it about halfway and then just blend it out towards that corner. So yeah, just like that. But yeah, that pretty much sums up the look. That's pretty much it. You can blend it out a little bit more if you like. I might need to blend it out a little bit more over here, just so it has a nice clean edge. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I went ahead and curled my lashes using my Shu Uemura lash curler and applied a coat of Benefit Bad Gal Blue just to emphasize the blue a little bit. I know it won't really pick up on camera, but definitely picks up a little bit. This is not the most bright blue, but it's nice to have a little bit color on your lashes. But yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I could have done the rest of my face, but I kind of just decided to focus on the eyes today. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So yeah. But yeah, that is pretty much it. This is the completed look. Let me show you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. If you guys want to see pictures, I will try to link pictures below. I have some that I taken, but I don't know how great they'll be, so yeah, if you want to see them, they will be linked below, as well as a list of product descriptions, as well as many as I can of the product links and all that good stuff. So yeah, if you guys want to see all that, it'll be below, as well as like stuff on my nails. I don't have any rings and like accessories on today, so it's just what's on my nails and whatnot. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or whatnot, please leave me a comment or send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!